Kenya and Somalia are continuously experiencing both intra and interstate threats in terms of our security, mainly emanating from the terror group Al-Shabaab, with increased prevalence along our common border, running from Mandera all the way south to Lamu. This group has been instilling fear, despondence, and anxiety among our people by undertaking various terror activities, most of which are in the public domain. They perpetuate these nefarious activities by recruiting our youths, using all manner of enticements and radicalization. The climax of the process is a huge and critical mass of radicalized youths. In the spirit of partnership and cooperation, and in recognition of the fact that border communities in both countries have common cultural, religious, and socioeconomic variables, the two governments are in agreement on the following. One, the need to strengthen cross-border communication and information sharing. Two, the need to develop modalities of addressing cross-border challenges and acknowledge that many of the security threats faced by our two countries are transnational in nature and require coordinated and comprehensive response. Three, the need to pursue and develop collaboration mechanisms for immigration and border management. And three, the need to enhance border infrastructure management and capacity. Among the commitments that we've made are the signing of an outcome document which lays the roadmap of where we are going from here. Secondly, we have been able to agree to review the arrangements in place to make it easier for our people to move a bit more freely by relooking at the visa procedures to make sure as much as possible we restore free movement of people and make it easy for people to integrate freely. And thirdly is to say that we also are looking at the possibility of opening the border, and we have resolved that the border between Kenya and Somalia will be reopened in a phased-out manner within the next 90 days, effective today, starting with the Mandera-Bulahawa border point, which should be open in the next 30 days. Within another 30 days, meaning 60 days from now, we should be able to open the second border point, which is Liboy Arhar Doble on the Somalia side, and also 90 days from today, we also hope to be able to open a third border point, which is Kiunga Raskamboni in Lamu County. The first border point provides an entry point from the Kenyan side in Mandera County. The second border point provides an entry point from the Kenyan side in Garissa County. And the last border point will be able to provide an entry point from the Kenyan side in Lamu County. We are also in the process of relooking at a possibility of also adding a fourth border point, which will give an entry point into Somalia from the Kenyan side in Wajir County. And that announcement will also be made in the coming days.
Under the motto of Somali, Heshiis ah, Dunida na Heshiis la, which means Somalia at peace with itself and at peace with the world, His Excellency President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has led a wide range of bilateral, regional, and multilateral initiatives to strengthen the existing ties between Somalia and its neighbors, among it is the Republic of Kenya. The federal government of Somalia is committed to promote and strengthen cooperation with its neighbors to improve security, regulate migration frameworks, facilitate trade and investment. Excellencies, the cross-border challenges experienced by communities on both sides of the common border are too complex for one country to address. Borderlands communities face numerous challenges, including insecurity, recurrent droughts, human trafficking, illegal trade, and transnational crimes. However, by working together and leveraging our historical, linguistic, and bilateral ties between our two countries, citizens of both Somalia and Kenya can enjoy enhanced food security, improved infrastructure, increased exchange of goods and services, and overall sustainable, long-lasting peace. As we join hands in today's joint ministerial meeting, we give our commitment to promote cross-border cooperation between Somalia and Kenya. As we embark on this journey, we commit to set up modalities to implement the measures outlined in the declaration. Finally, today's consultation will provide a platform for ministers and high-level officials from our two countries to address common challenges, enhance border management and infrastructure, and exchange ideas on border security and management. Excellency, rest assured that Somalia is committed to work with all partners to achieve the common goal of protecting our borderlands and implementing the time frame His CS Kindiki mentioned before a while. That's the opening of the border bosses from Mandera to Kayunga on the Kenyan side, from Bulahawa to Raskamboni from the Somali side. And also the time frame of easing the visa measures so that the citizens of two countries can obtain easily and travel easily to their respective countries. Thank you, Santeni Sana.
Santeni.